Hello, I'm Judson from Northland Fish and Tackle. Today we're doing something pretty textbook. We're doing some basin fishing. What happens from late fall throughout the progression of winter, fish move and congregate into these basin areas. We're going to be using electronics and drilling a lot of holes and catching some fish. Let's go rip some lips. Ew! Right. Okay, essentially I'll show you my setup here. I have what I have is my flasher in front of me. Uh-oh, I'm getting attacked by a bunch of little perch here. I have my flasher in front of me and my camera right here at my side. The flasher's purpose is to view the entire water column. The camera's purpose is to view the strike zone. For instance, if I had a school of crappie riding high in about 8 to 10 feet, I could lift up. I could lift up and catch that fish. For instance, what's really beneficial at the moment right now is I'm dealing with a lot of small perch like this. I'm able to see those on my camera, and right now that's saying to me it's time to move to another hole. Okie dokie. Now, I mentioned basin earlier. Basin. We all hear this word frequently used during the cold water period. But why are we fishing the basin? Water temperature. What happens is ice forms on the surface of the lake, and ooh, a little perch getting at me here. What happens is ice forms on the surface of the lake, and that prevents the lake from mixing. Therefore, the lake's able to stratify. Oh, just a little perch, not our target species, but so the lake's able to stratify, and it creates a warm water layer. And it's not commonly known, but water temperature from the surface of the ice to the lake bottom can vary up to 8 degrees. And so, like I said, the lake stratifies due to the protective layer of ice on it, and it creates a warm water layer facilitating and congregating these fish. And so that's why it's up to you to blow 15 to 20 holes like you see behind us and do the footwork and find these fish. What I have on here is my confidence bait. Number 14 tungsten fireball. Yes, it's a smaller jig, but I can still work the water column, pound it into the bottom, and find fish. What I'm doing right now is just tipping it with some Euro larva. Once I kind of read my screen and get the level of activity of these fish, I might switch to plastic. But for right now, I'm putting on meat just to seal the deal. One tip, we've all heard this before, is your knot eventually is going to slide to the back of the eyelet, and you're going to be left with something that looks like this, hanging vertically. This is a horizontal jig, so you want to maintain a horizontal presentation. Sliding it back towards the eyelet and keeping it level. That's going to improve your hooking percentage drastically. And like I said, this is my confidence bait. Yes, it's smaller, but I'm still able to work the water column. When I get a fish on screen, I'm able to slow down. Maybe let the fish tell me what to do. Quiver it, just slightly stimulate their lateral line, or absolutely hold it still. I have a fish on screen. It's just a little perch we've been messing around with. It's not the magic hour yet, but like I said, do the footwork, check your holes, and move fish. All right, well, not the size we're looking for, but it's a crappie nonetheless. I still have a screen full of marks here, but like I said, you can see it's a little bit lower light behind us, so it did take a little bit for us to get into this bite window here, but we did the footwork. We drilled our holes, we did our research in terms of basin work, yeah, it's finally coming to fruition here, and I got some more fish on my screen here, and they look really eager. So let's see here we go.